Hello, I'm Graham and I hope everyone's having a great day. Welcome to the first of a new video series for new users to the Canon M50 mirrorless camera. Now in today's video I'll be taking a look at some of the menu systems of the Canon M50 and how you can simplify the selection of the most commonly used menu operations. But first let's look at the two ways that you can access these menus. By default the camera is set up into what's called a guided operation, so if you press the menu set button you'll find that you've got a display across the top of the screen which has shooting settings, playback settings, function settings and display level settings. Now to access any one of those you can use the touch screen, as this is a touch sensitive screen. You can use the left and right navigation buttons to move across, or you can use the front control dial to move backwards and forwards. When you want to access the particular menu you'll press on screen OK, or you'll press the menu set button depending on your preference. Now if you're shooting in the fully automatic mode, the scene mode or the creative filters mode, you'll find that you've got just 5 pages of menus. When you're in the P mode, the AV mode, TV mode or M mode, you'll find you've got 8 pages of 6 operations. So if you're in those modes you've got 48 pages where you've got menu operations that you have to try and remember where they are. So that is the guided operation, and there is a quicker way of getting access to the screens that you want, and that's called the standard method. So if I return to the main menu, if we go up to display level settings and touch display level settings, press menu set, you can see that menu display is highlighted as guided. Now we can change the guided mode to our standard menu. So if I just press guided and I change this to standard, when I press menu set, that will have locked that in place. Go back to menu again, you can now see that instead of getting that guided operation, it takes us directly into the menu structure. Say I wanted the shooting operation, I can just press the shooting icon, or if I wanted the function setup, I press the spanner icon. It takes us to where we need to be. Again, you can use the left and right hand navigation buttons to move you through each of the pages individually, and then that will switch to the top tab and take you back through the top menu. Again, you can use the front control dial if you wanted to do that, or ideally just use the touch screen to get to where you need to be. Now to gain access to the most used operations you can use what's called My Menu Control. Now the My Menu unfortunately is only available for the semi-automatic modes of P, AV, TV and M. You won't find it if you try to access this in the fully automatic mode. So if you're in one of the semi-automatic modes, and here we're in P, when you press the menu button you'll find that there is a star on the top line, and if you press the star it brings you up to My Menu. Now I partly configured this to show you the operation of it. On here on tab 1 I've got my image quality setting, my still image aspect ratio, picture style, metering mode, white balance and custom white balance, and I've actually named the tab image settings. If I cursor through to tab number 2 you'll find that I've got this set as functions. Now on tab number 3 at the moment it's blank. So let's add another menu tab and populate it with some of the most useful features that we can use for our genre of photography. So if we go up to the top here and add a My Menu tab, click OK. Now it asks us to configure it, so again press OK. Now it asks you to select the items you want to register, so again press OK. And now you can select from all the available options what you want to appear on your particular tab. Now it is possible to duplicate a menu item on multiple pages, so for example on this page I might want to have the image quality, select it and then press OK. I might want to have flash control, select it and press OK. I might want to have the metering mode, select that and press OK. I might want to have the AF method, select that. Now when I press menu it will ask me do I want to rename the tab as one of the list options. Now if I come back to that menu you can see now that I can actually sort them if I wanted to sort the order they appear. So if I wanted AF method to be the first, you select that and then you use the up and down key to position that where you want to have it on your menu. When you're ready, you press the menu button. If you wanted to delete the selected item you made, you can delete it. You can delete all the items on that tab, you can delete the tab in entirety, or you can rename it. So if you wanted to rename it, it's highlighted there as My Menu 1, but you can actually delete that by using the delete key. And then you can put your own name in. Let's call this odds, or do ODDS, and then we can press menu OK. Press OK to confirm it. You now notice that the title of the menu is odds. Now it doesn't end there. Once you've set up your pages and you've got 6 tabs with 6 items on each page, so you've got the option to set up now 36 of your most useful features, you can actually only have it display your menu rather than all the other menus. So to gain access to that, we'll cursor across to the 4th page, and where it says menu display, if we go down to menu display, press the set button, we can display only My Menu tab. So when we do that, if I come back out and go back into the menu, you notice that we've only got My Menu items now. So if I go cursor to 1, then I gain access to the features I want, which I set up on my first page. You don't get that option to go shooting menu or setup or playback. So these are the most commonly used items, and you can actually set any of those playback options or function keys on this particular page or any of your setup pages. If you wanted to go back, then you go over to page 4, go back to menu display, and you can do normal display, and then you've got your main shooting, playback functions and display level controls showing at the top of the screen. So there we are, there's how to set up My Menu to give you access to the most frequently used menu selections that you make. If you're a new viewer to the channel and like what you see already and want to see the rest of the series, do click that subscribe button and the bell notification icon to give you notice of when I upload the next video in this series. Now the next video we'll be looking at shooting in the P or program auto mode, what benefits that gives you over shooting in the fully auto mode, and then we'll be moving on to the aperture priority and the time value or shutter priority mode before we move on to the fully manual mode. So until the next video, again, thanks very much for watching, please do take care, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Goodbye for now.